Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal. I noticed that some people are upset that Nvidia went up big today that was not in line with my expectation. As you know, my assessment is based on the available data, technical charts, and other fundamentals. At times, market can give a surprise. And also, there were some events occurred that helped Nvidia went up. For example, Nancy Pelosi bought more Nvidia stocks. Plus, there was some optimism regarding rate cut as market expected FOMC meeting minutes would hint the rate cut. But when I looked at the FOMC meeting minutes, it does not look to me very encouraging. They did not give any definitive timeline for the rate cut. I will go over this FOMC meeting minutes with you in a little bit. And since market closed early today, so it did not get any chance to react to this FOMC meeting minutes. In my opinion, if the market was open, it would have gone down a little bit after this FOMC meeting minutes. Now, let's take a quick look on the FOMC meeting minutes and try to make an assessment what it suggests about the possible rate cut this year. You see FOMC meeting minutes on your screen. I don't want to go over each and every detail, but we can take a look those wording that are relevant and more important. For example, this one. This says that with regards to outlook for inflation, participants emphasized that they were strongly committed to their 2% objective and that they remain concerned that the elevated inflation continued to harm the purchasing power of household. So this looks to me that they are still concerned on the progress of the inflation going down. And also this one, this says that participants generally observed that continued labor market strength could be consistent with the committee achieving both its employment and inflation goal, though they noted that some further gradual cooling in the labor market may be required. Basically, they are trying to say that their inflation goal may not get achieved until we see more weakness in the labor market, meaning that the unemployment rate should go further up before we see more reduction in the inflation. And also, this says that participants affirm that additional favorable data were required to give them greater confidence that inflation was moving sustainably toward 2%. So, this again saying that they are not very confident at this point that they can achieve 2% goal sometime this year. So, more sustainable inflation drop they want to see in terms of PCE or CPI. And now this is also important. That says that they emphasize that they did not expect that it would be appropriate to lower the target range for the federal funds rate until additional information had emerged to give them greater confidence that inflation was moving sustainably toward the committee's 2% objective. So again, they're trying to say that they cannot give any timeline for the rate cut until they see more solid or consistent data that the inflation is going down. Now, this one is the same thing. They're trying to mention here that members agreed that they did not expect it would be appropriate to reduce the rate range until they have gained greater confidence that inflation is moving toward 2% goal. And they're committed to achieve their 2% goal, as they mentioned here. All members affirmed their strong commitment to returning inflation to the committee's 2% objective. So that was the summary of the FOMC meeting minutes. As you see that multiple times they mentioned that they want to see more data or more consistent inflation drop before they can decide on the rate cut. At this time, they see that more weakening to the labor market is needed if they want to achieve 2% goal this year. So that's why I concluded that this FOMC meeting minutes is not as optimistic as market was expecting. So that's why some drop should have occurred if the market was open after this FOMC meeting minutes. So that's all about my analysis on FOMC meeting minutes. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.